Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Sherry and this is So Sherry Sews. So today I will be reviewing the pattern, the Fern Pleated Pant. I got this pattern from the website peppermintmag.com. The patterns on this site, they do offer a lot of free patterns, but they do offer some that you do have to purchase, and they give you a few different options, even the option to pay what you can. So very reasonable. This is a wide leg pant. It has 3 pleats on each side and a back zipper. I thought the size range for this pattern is pretty generous. As far as bust, waist, and hip. Bust, smallest measurement is a 32, where the largest is a 57. Waist, smallest measurement is a 25, and largest is 50, and hip, smallest is 35, and the largest is 60, and that is in inches. For this pattern, I cut the size J, which gives a waist of 38 and a hip of 48, and it was quite too big. I think when I saw this pattern, I was kind of excited to sew it, and I've been incorporating a lot of different changes with my lifestyle and health journey, and have lost a good amount of weight, and I did not follow the instruction to measure myself before sewing, and it was a problem. I had to make a lot of adjustments to make the garment work, but it worked, and I think that it looked pretty good. So the fabric that I chose, I actually purchased a bed sheet a few years ago. Target brand Threshold Cotton Sateen 400 thread count bed sheet. I've looked online to try to see if I can find this exact pattern, and I cannot find it anywhere. In my mind, I thought, like, let me make these pants out of a fabric that I'm not wasting a lot of good fabric, so let me use a bed sheet. But it actually turned out to be pretty good. And as you've seen in my last video, I've been starting to make some shirts out of bed sheets, which are really good patterns. You can get a good deal on yardage buying bed sheets instead of buying, the actual fabric 45 or 60 inches wide. You can buy a king sheet. Like this outfit was made out of 1 king flat sheet, and I was able to make the pants and the shirt, and I still had a bit of fabric left over with that, but I think it really came together. I'm going to bring you to the mannequin to look at a few more details, and we'll continue there. All right, so I'll start a little bit further away and then I'll get closer. So these are the Fern pants, flat waistband, angled pockets, 3 pleats on each side, and these legs are extremely wide. Now, I have a thicker leg myself, so I thought this was a good option, but it is a bit too large for me. And in sewing this garment again, I would really need to measure myself first, and I'd probably take in the legs just a little bit. I did pair it with New Look 6232, which I mentioned in the last video. The shirts are all 6232, as well as the shirt that I'm wearing right now is a 6232 pattern from New Look, which I think fit the garment really good. I opted for 1 pocket. Let me see if I can turn her around easily. All right. So I think I did pretty good with lining up the pattern. Invisible zipper. Interesting, I had this color zipper. I think when Joann's had was going out of business, I went and bought a lot of zippers, not really knowing what colors would work, but I think this one pulls in very well with the outfit. Turned out really good. I'll get a little closer so you can see a little bit more of the detail. All right, so getting a little bit closer, you see the waistband, 3 pleats on each side. You see the pockets. Turned out really well. Again, I made this garment out of a flat sheet purchased from Target, the Threshold brand. This is a 400 thread count cotton sateen. So sheets aren't just for sleeping. Very comfortable. I think it holds the collar very well with a lightweight interfacing, nice collar stand, nice on the waistband, holds the creases really well. Very comfortable, very comfortable. As you've seen in my last video, I've kind of jumped on the board of using bed sheets a little bit more just to see what I can do, and really trying to sharpen my skills on making button-down shirts. So really nice. All right, so I hope that you enjoyed my review, and this was on the Fern Pleated Pants by Peppermint magazine. I will leave a link to the pattern in the description box. They do offer some free patterns, but again, like I said, some of them are paid. They might have a set price, or they might even give you the option to pay what you can. So very resourceful website, excellent pattern, very easy and quick to construct. The only advice I would give is take your measurements before constructing this garment so that you don't have to try to fix it midway like I did. It still turned out very good. And try using a bed sheet. That's a lot of yardage that you can use. And even if you want to test out a pattern, or don't want to use your good fabric, use it, make a mock-up, make a toile out of it. But in my case, it ended up looking good, so I ran with it. So if you like this video, please give me a like, consider subscribing to my channel, and leave me a comment. And I will follow up with a few photos of the outfit. If you want to see more information about my shirt that I'm wearing, which is New Look 6232. Also the top for the two-piece set is New Look 6232. My previous video shows a few other makes of the same pattern. And those other makes, some of those are made out of bed sheet too, which end up being a very good pattern. So thank you for taking the time to watch my video, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Take care.